This is your boy Don P, the gentleman. Welcome to the Entrepreneur Show, where defining your purpose is when I have a special guest on here today. I'm so excited right here. As you can see, Major, she's a beautiful person. See, now we met 6 years ago from the industry that I first started in, and she came in humble and hungry. And in that space, we developed a great friendship, a great relationship, and she turned out to be a powerhouse. And as you can see in the name, Major, period. Like she came in the game hardcore but humble. She learned the rules. She followed the guidelines put out in this book right here, Defined by Purpose, where we're probably the exoticpreneur, teaching you the game, helping you define your purpose. And then once you get your purpose, wearing it with pride. And she did exactly that. Now she ain't got to worry about nothing. And I'm so proud to have her on here. So welcome, Miss Major.
Hello.
Yo,
Hi, everybody. Thank you for having me.
so tell us a little bit about yourself. How first of all, you can be 100% transparent, 100% honest. On this platform. This platform is for people that's getting in the game, that want to be in the game, that's been in the game, and still have found their way. And for those that have found a way, just give them something that they can share the wealth with and pass on these little gems on how to become successful in the exoticpreneurship.
Look,
When you're
I'm
in it
still
and
doing it
transitioning
myself.
out.
It's you're the job is never finished. Let's just start there. Once you get to where you need to be, you don't just stop. You have to keep going. You have to keep elevating. Like he said before, when I stepped in, I didn't have a look. I didn't even have a name, actually. I really did not have a name. I didn't know where to go. It was just give me money and that's it. It does not work like that. I had to learn that there needs to be a relationship established. I learned that the hard way. So
Yes.
like you can't just go in and demand,
So
even if you are cute, you can't just go in and demand. It's all about a relationship. It's about how you carry yourself. A lot of people have that the term of you look how you feel. I believe that's it.
mm-hmm.
You feel how you look. There you go. You feel how you look. So if you come to work feeling like crap, people are going to see it. They're not going to tip you. You might be like, what's wrong with me? And it's your attitude, honey. You have to, how would I say it? Believe in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, who is? No one is going to deal with somebody like that. If you don't feel beautiful, if you don't feel up to it, nobody wants you. All of that around them. No one, like a lot of people are going off your energy. A lot of people are older too, so they can sense that right off. You don't even have to walk up on them, and they're like, "Okay, I'm not even going to deal with this person." Turn you right away quickly. I've had that happen to me a few times, and I had to learn and just be like, "Okay, what am I doing wrong?" And you and another person would be like, "Hey, it's your attitude. Smile a little bit. I keep seeing you through the club. Yeah, you okay, but you're not smiling. Brighten up. Let someone know that you're approachable."
See, those key things right there is a part of any salesmanship, any business. That skill right there of just breaking a smile, making yourself approachable, so they can close the deal. Now, a lot of people get it misconstrued that you out here selling sex, and you're not. You know,
Right.
in reality, we're selling the idea of what people really want in their exchange, which is the just to be
They
approached,
want to be
just to
needed.
be catered to.
Literally just needed.
There you go.
It's really that simple. No matter how hard that person can make it, no matter how hard you're making it, the whole end is for them to feel needed. I'm actually going to give you a quick little story. It isn't even that long. I worked at Ace of Spades during my what we call it is uh baby stripper years, and it's usually between 1 and 3, and you get yourself together. So I was working at Ace of Spades, and it was a day shift. I was a day shift queen. And this guy came in. Thank you, Don P, for giving me this gem. You know, speak to everyone. Even if the club just started, you just got on the floor, you're not feeling it, speak to everyone. So I did as such. And he had such a very angry demeanor. And I said, is everything okay? I just said hi. He said, I swear to God, he said, no, I almost just killed myself. So I decided to come here. I did not know what to do. I sat with him the entire night. I didn't leave him at all, because for somebody to feel that much weight of the world and yet come somewhere where there's nothing but strangers. He didn't go to his family's house. He didn't go to the police. He didn't go to his girlfriend. He came to the strip club. Why? Because he wanted to feel loved. He wanted to feel needed. Just that simple. It didn't even matter about the tip. I'm not even going to talk about that, of what he gave me. It doesn't even matter. It's the fact that possibly one day, that day, I saved somebody's life. Because just because he stopped in doesn't mean he was going, he could have wanted some drinks in his system and then do what he needed to do. I stopped that. I actually seen that man again uh, about a year later, and he was like, thank you so much for even just talking to me. The girls, they just walked by or whatever, but I was just so wrapped up, and I was like, I'm happy that you feel good. I'm happy you came to Ace. If you ever need to talk to somebody, come here. We got girls that will listen to you. Bartender, we got them all. Somebody is happy that you're here, and that's what people really want. It's sad that, yes, they have to go to the strip club to get it, or other people have to go to extreme measures to feel that type of love, but they want to feel loved. And it's not being given at home. It's not given in the marriage. It's not even given at work. It's a lot of people who go to work and they know that they're not loved. They know that their work isn't appreciated. If they die today, their job will be up for grabs by midnight. Say I'm lying.
Mm, Is somebody speaking facts out here? Speaking facts out here. Yet, the fact that y'all people, y'all learning why they call it major. You feel me? Let me go ahead and just if you need to know somebody, go on Miss Haitian Mile High. It's the exclusive club. You see, it's Haitian underscore Mile High with 2 H's. Just to let you know that it's exclusive, not for everybody, but for
Mhm.
somebody. You know what I mean? But the fact that you touched on something that was very um, deep, but yet critical, that a lot of people do look at our industry as a place of refuge,
Yeah.
because they may feel ashamed want to seek others,
Medical
in
attention,
professional therapeutic
all of that.
spaces, which is very important that people do go out and seek that. But yet, you know, as men, you know, when we try to work out our issues or concerns, we only got a handful of outlets. Ironically, it is not uncommon to trust your innermost secrets with you know our exoticpreneurs. With our men and women
Mhm.
in the exotic entertainment industry, because even though they're strangers, they're still more familiar
Right.
that you come home to every day. And a lot of people don't understand that we, as people and as conscious individuals, part of our job. It's not like we're trying to get money out of you
Right.
just because. We're also here to, socially and mentally help you, cope with your situation as you move forward. It's just a little bit more
Right.
comfortable, in our mind, as men, in our mind, we want to be around a strong feminine energy. And a lot of people don't understand the value behind being behind feminine energy when you're a man. It's that sense of importance, and as you stated before, wanted to matter, some form of fashion, you know. Now, with that being said, we I don't want to get too far off because we go so far just on that alone. As
Right.
you said, screens what? That's rule. That's a rule in the guidelines. Make sure y'all get this book on Amazon or
Yes.
online, or just or follow a page you can order directly at this. It gives you the full guideline on on the industry as it moves, but also it gives you transitional tools and tips on how to transition out and elevate to the next level. But with that, I did want to touch on one thing, which is, you know, what's it? What is the? What is one of y'all? I guess mentally preparing when you're in this industry, as we said before,
Mentally.
becoming a victim to your own mind of just overthinking. Because when you now become a successful in this industry, and kind of pop yourself up, because some become bags to riches very quickly, and in that space, how do you keep your mind uh, sane? How do you keep it together? What are some of the tips or things that you to kind of keep it sharp, keep it popping, so that you can put on the best show possible. Also, you know, handle handle your business while you're doing it, and be able to uh turn it off when it's time. Once the day is over. Take us through a process. You know.
So for me, prayer is always first. Whether we're in the club, whether we're praying over our food, going out into that, leaving out the dressing room, pretty much. That's what we're gonna call it. Going out into the field. We pray before we go out into the field. Reasons why is because we're gonna make it nice and small so we can get on. Reason why is because there's a danger. There's a boogeyman. There's so much lying behind those doors. It's not just the fact that, oh my God, let me make some money tonight. It's not that. Let me make it home. Let me not get robbed. Let everybody keep their lives tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because things are like that. Things like that are happening, and they're happening in large numbers. So we're praying for not only ourselves, but the ones around us, the people we work with every day, the people that help keep us safe. Because everything is not done by yourself. Somebody, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people working as a unit to just do one thing in the strip club or at work. It works either way. Two, I call it the 3-day rule. When something affects you, you let it roll for 3 days. The first day is going to be the worst. You're going to cry. You're going to scream. You're going to kick. You're going to want to feed off into the negative energy. But by the second day, it'll be less talked about. It'll hurt less. It'll bother you less. By the third day, no one will be talking about it. It will be a care in the back of your mind, and you'll be on to the next. I always keep things on the 3-day rule, and I don't reply to things until the third day, because my emotions are so high. Like when you get into a fight, you're so angry, you just got all this built up stuff, all this energy and strength that you didn't even know you had. But once you have calmed down, day 2, you don't feel as much. Them punches aren't as hard. Your words aren't as harsh. By day 3, you're way calmer. At this point, you done smoked you a little joint. Things are different. So you shouldn't react to everything on the first day. Another thing, take a social media break. I know, trust me, I'm out here too with you guys. There are things that we see in hindsight and through other sites, meaning Instagram, Facebook. Somebody might post just little messy things. You might know in the back of your head what it is, but it's being posted and perceived as something else. So that makes you want to again bite onto the negativity. You need to Step back. I know it's hard, and I mean step back. If you have to literally turn your phone off, with me, I've actually taken the Instagram app off, so I can't just get on the Instagram. I have to wait until someone sends me a notification, and then I can get on Instagram, simply because I needed a mental break from it. Instagram, dancers, promoters, customers, any and everybody from that world can and will eventually irritate you, but you cannot allow that to affect your money and who you really are. Because this lifestyle, if you're not mentally strong, it will swallow you. This is why some people ended up on drugs. Some people ended up taking stripping into tricking and prostituting and now having a pimp. I mean, to the worst of the worst, because they were not mentally strong. You cannot just jump in this world and just think like, okay, I'm going to do what I want and how I want. There's people who already have this place cemented, and you must go by their rules. Same thing we were talking 16 minutes ago. There's rules to this game. There's ways how to do it. I used to be an opener. I could never close. Never. I don't know how. Like, once I got them, they were just there. And I would be like, okay, well, what do I do? I get so mad, getting mad at the customers. Pace yourself. Because again, these people are coming back. They're coming back, and they're at different bars. So you're thinking, okay, well, I don't have to deal with this person because I'm gonna go here. Wrong. And this is Detroit, Michigan, where we're at now. So it's very small. You might have that negative energy at one place and have to go somewhere else, and it follows you. So you don't want that. You want to make sure. So with the 3, don't respond to the negativity until the 3rd day, or see how you feel on the 3rd day. Pace yourself. And I didn't even talk about that one. Ladies, please be the new girl. I know that means a lot, but to the ones that's already dancing, always be the new girl in the room. When you are old news, that is exactly what you are. Just old news. No one pays attention to you. No one solves your problems. No one helps you. You know what I'm saying? You're old news. When you're the new girl, you have more leverage, to work around. Because how would I put this? I don't want to sound biased with that one and saying like, oh, new girls do all this. No. So I won't say that, because that leads off into something else. And like I said, we have to stay focused. But I would just say prayer, keeping your level head and not feeding into the negativity, giving problems time to blow over, and remaining a new girl. That's how I keep a level head and make sure that I'm not falling for the okie doke, so they say.
So are you saying it's a little okie doke in this game?
Oh
It's
yeah,
a little saucy.
yeah.
It's powerful that your thing. The first thing you said was you pray, and
I
there
pray
was a
over the
topic
food
on
that they're
like who's your
cooking. I
guys.
prayed over the security. I pray over the house mom, and I pray that the girls that I'm working with don't come in here on BS.
There
Look,
you
we have
go.
a lot of
So
stuff going on against us. I'm just not afraid of the customers. The dancers are a threat to me too, because somebody could be in there beefing with each other. Somebody is cool with security. They get something in, and we're in a small compressed room, and I get hurt because I'm an innocent bystander. There's a lot to pray for. It's never just about myself.
hmm
I pray for everybody I come in contact with. And then we pray for the money. because we don't worship. Look, we don't worship the money.
We don't worship, we just attract it. And just so people know what that means, the exoticpreneur in definition means the successful alignment of your mind, body, and spirit to attract, using your unique abilities to attract capital gains, not to chase, not to be hungry for, but to attract capital gains. It's the successful mind, body, and spirit to naturally attract those gains. So we promote a mindset that you can become successful in anything. Period. If you learn these very specific rules or guidelines to get your mind into a space to attract successful games, no matter what lane. Now, me in my world, I became successful in this industry indirectly um, over a decade and a half, which allowed me to develop these rules and learn the lessons from them. So, and I've literally tested and tried these exact principles in other industries, and they work. I still to get to the next level, still managed to get to a position of power and been able to duplicate the success with other people in other industries. So I know it works. And the fact that you are one of my students who has now applied those techniques and look at you, a car and got you a house. You making a lot of major moves out here. She ain't minor, she's major for a reason. She's a successful mother, that's raising a very strong minded boy, because Lord mercy,
Mhm.
that boy has no fear in his heart, and you
Look,
got to
did
respect the young
all this
man.
with only look, and I did all this with only 2 jobs the entire time I was dancing.
What? See that part. See, if you ever notice that a lot of people think like that's just all the things that you do.
Mhm.
No,
No,
no. This is other this lane is just
endless
one of many
possibilities.
lanes. You, is so many possibilities. Is so many ways. That's why I'm gonna tell y'all again. I need to get this book. Check it out. Design. You know, get
Right,
just to
15 minutes starts the day,
we could
and
spread
listen
more
to every
details on
single
this.
segment.
But I wanted to make sure that I did not step away from this.
Okay.
The fact that you talked about your spirituality, because of everything, lets people know that there is a spiritual side to game, that even though people judge the method, they can't get past the results, and
Mhm.
that is something that's transcended from any place. If you ever looked at any successful person, they all reference some higher power. You can
Right.
call it what you want, but the fact
Allah,
that their
God,
financial success,
you know.
Huda, Buddha, Wuda, what I'm saying, the universe, spirituality, the seven gods, the seven kings, we can call it whatever. But what we cannot deny is that there is attraction, a financial attraction to that in with your alignment of your spirit. And the fact that you acknowledge that is something that I want to kind of bring a major highlight on. The fact of the matter that this is stuff that's real. If you ever noticed in this game or in any game that dealt with success and financial success in abundance, it has nothing to do with the tangible money. It had a lot to do with your spirit alignment with your body, with your spirit alignment with your mind. So then your body is following suit based on it. And next you getting it, and you fact that you really highlighted that and you stressed the fact that you getting the money, but you also thank for everybody and praying for everybody. I want to give a big shout out to that.
Thank you,
You
thank
know,
you.
and now how do you deal with your distractions? And I really want to tap on that. How do you deal with distractions?
We being honest,
Now look
right?
at that pretty brown screen. Keep it candid, just keep it real. Because
It's 18,
I know it
right?
was a lot of distractions
It's
out here.
18
I
and
know
up,
I have
right?
them.
It's 18 and up, right?
Yeah, we grown around here.
Okay, okay. Ladies, get y'all a vibrator because a man is going to distract you. It's okay to have you some real thing, but when there is money on the line, like literally you need to go to work. I'm just going to give you a great example. The first is coming up for everybody. Now tonight, yes, I will not be working because my child's schooling is way more important, and I have certain days designated to do that. Um, these bills are due, so I can't have homeboy or homegirl on my all on my ear rubbing on my leg and stuff like that. I know that it's only going to take a quick minute. Do what I need to do and go to work or bring it home. Bring it with me. No, we do not do that. That comes afterwards. That's a reward. That's what I call a reward. You don't get none of that. You don't get to spend money and things like that if you haven't made any. That's how I keep my distractions very, very low. And it keeps you safe. You know what I'm saying? It's you can't get an STD, can't get pregnant. Shout out to me. I ain't had no kids in 8 years. For that reason, you know, you can't get any of that. You won't have to worry about nobody hurting you, busting your windows, none of that. A lot of stuff that happens to us, and this is something that I had to learn myself. No one taught me this. I'm sure they gave me a few hints to it, but I had to really really be honest with myself. A lot of the things that were happening to me was because of me. I had to really like look at it like it's not this person's fault, or oh, you made me to work. I'm sorry, you made me late to work. I didn't do that. You wanted to sleep with me just as much as I wanted to sleep with you. We make those choices, and those small little choices can cost us a lot. It could have been a nice little night at the bar. You missed it because you were out having sex. You were missed it out because you were out giving fellatio. Things like that. Spending time with somebody also who doesn't have your best interest. So that's a big one on distractions. Smaller distractions like females, and I just want to go out and have fun. You can be distracted by that, but also while you distracted, look at all the homeless people around the city of Detroit. Look at your gas station neighbor. Your neighbor gas station homeless people. You want to be like that because it's coming quick. And the way that they've been putting people out because non-payment of rent, that could easily be you. So if you're easily distracted, just look at your future. It's waiting outside for you.
Mm, mm. You done dropped a lot of gems just in the first 30 minutes. Now, we ain't gonna drag this out no more. Um, as a closing note, what do you want to leave with any future uh, uh, men or women that looking to step in this game, and if they want to transition out, how would they be able to contact you? Well, I'm gonna put it up there. This is how they reach out. You want to reach out to her, reach out to her.
Yes, I hope
Or reach
my
out to
DM.
kid.
It's okay if you want to get in. Easy little 2 minute. Ethan, I'm doing something. Don't open the cake. I'm sorry, you guys. He's opening the cake thing. If you want to get in,
Mm-hmm.
first, please buy that book. Do not step foot in the strip club if you're not going to buy that book or if you're not going to follow me. That's just one. Because you need some guidance. Now, if you're the type of person that doesn't want to read his book or follow me and talk to me one-on-one or come to my pole class this Thursday, you don't even need to be here. You won't make it. For the people that is trying to transition, don't I'm seeing a repeated problem in my community and in my young folks and my peers. Do not go for just the everyone's doing it. Let me go sell bundles, let me go sell lashes, let me do the mobile car wash. Do not go for things that are easy or in style. What you want to do, and I'm just going to give you one of mine that I found easy. Find something that humans will always need. We always need food. We always need shelter. And somebody has to live and somebody has to die. So with those four, what I've decided to do was do Airbnb. PPP loans. People have all this money. They're traveling. They want to party. They're looking for somewhere to squat. Little sneaky links. You know what I'm saying? I got a house that I'm sitting in while I'm dancing. I'm already not at home. Let me go ahead and do this. Now I'm making money literally in my sleep. I do one spin around the pole and I've made $700. Not because they've thrown it, because of my legit money that I'm slowly transitioning myself out of dancing. That's just one way. Like I said, if you ain't gonna go buy that book or go follow me, what you trying to step? You might as well stay on the porch, baby.
It's transition
Like
sauce.
I said,
With that being said, hey, look, I implore everybody. Let me go ahead and put her up here again. Follow
yes,
her. You know,
Haitian
that's
Mile High,
Haitian underscore Mile High with.
HAITIAN underscore MILEHIGHH. Remember, two H's at the end.
We're officially. This interview is officially on YouTube. It's streaming live right now, so you can catch the replay when we decide to upload it. I'm raw, uncut. It won't be edited. It's straight like that. We keep it 100. You feel me? Make sure y'all follow me at the Exoticpreneur. You know, I enjoyed you so much. You know,
Thank you.
at the end of the day,
I've been trying to get here. Just had a little, but y'all gonna see more of me. And y'all
check
make
you
sure,
out.
look, put it up one more time. Make sure you go buy his book. Y'all
It's
waiting
available on
for.
Amazon. The Audible version is coming very soon, so it will be on Audible. And if you go to the website,
I got a
um,
small version right
you
now.
go to the website, you know, there we go. Theexoticboss.com, and you can get all of that stuff right there. You know, I'm gonna put that up there. CW.
Oh man, I thought I had my sea moss one on me. I was gonna go ahead and shout that out. Shout out the wellness
Oh
products.
yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta get that, because health is wealth. That's what I was taught. So while we out here getting this money, whether
Absolutely.
transitioning or coming into the game, make sure y'all buy his book and y'all get a few of those products. Check out that jelly sea moss. I can't do it, but I mix it with water and it's doable. So take my advice on that. If you can't do
Yeah.
the jelly texture, go ahead and mix it with that water and buy that book.
There we go. There we go. So, with that being said, I need all of y'all to stay healthy. Let's get wealthy. Don P out. I love you so much, Major. I appreciate you. Let's get it in. We're talking there. Hey, look, we're gonna have a little after party on Instagram. So if you ain't seen it right now, make sure you follow. Right now, we're gonna go live right on Instagram immediately after, and just do a little bit of after show, after party. You feel me? With that being said, hey, get this money. Don P out. Peace.